Hello, world. What's up, guys? This is Dave with the Fight Bananas podcast. Man, we have a special guest lined up for you today. We're talking about Titan FC, December 20th, Titan FC 58, making his MMA debut. The Uli Monster. Uli Diaz is coming on the show. Man, we've been a big fan of his for a while, and we're so pumped. UFC Fight Pass, Titan FC 58. The Monster is going to make his debut. All right, guys, before we get started, let's give a quick shout-out to one of our big sponsors. We're talking about Fusion CBD products. Fusion CBD products has been hooking up everyone here in the Fight Bananas community. And check them out. Check them out on Instagram, Fusion CBD products. Also, check out the Fusion coffee beans. I use the coffee beans on the daily. Guys, Fusion CBD products. All right, guys, let's go bananas with the Monster. All right, on the Fight Bananas hotline, how you doing, my man? Uli, the Monster Diaz. How you doing, brother?
Man, I can't complain. Life is good, brother. Thank you. How you doing?
Man, we're doing great here, man. We grinding on the Fight Bananas podcast. We love it. We're trying to be like the fighters, like you guys. We see you guys in the gym doing your thing. Man, we admire you guys, man. You guys are doing in that hard work. So we're just trying to blow you guys up a little bit. We can't wait. Titan FC 58, December 20th is going to be a monster of a show. Man, how did this come to be?
Man, I got a great boxing career, which I'm still with, but
right.
I always wanted to give MMA a try. So I sat down with my management team, and we sat down with Lex McMahon, who runs Titan, and he gave me a shot, which I truly appreciate him. And they put me in camp with Yoel Romero, and man, everything's just been magic, to tell you the truth, brother. I can't wait to show it off for December 20th. Wow,
my man, it's so funny. I got like 5 things lined up, and you said them all. Yoel Romero, Lex McMahon, Titan FC. So we'll go little by little. First and foremost, Lex McMahon, one of the best promoters in the business. Just on UFC Fight Pass, Titan FC, they've been on fire, especially down there in South Florida. How did you get hooked up with Lex McMahon, and how is your guys' relationship?
Well, I got hooked up with Lex McMahon through my management team, Game Time Management, with Bean and Sergio, and they hooked me up with Lex McMahon. And Lex has been nothing but great to me, man. Lex is a man of his word, and I can't speak enough good things about Lex.
Right. And okay, so. Definitely. One thing I saw of you talked about how boxing saved your life, and I would love for you to kind of go into that. But right before that, we're, in this MMA bubble, how, is this something you've always been wanting to do? Is this something of you crossing over the MMA world? Just, you've seen fighters. How about Conor going over there to boxing against Floyd and vice versa? Has this always been a dream of yours to be inside an octagon?
You know what, brother? I just love fighting, man. And my first love was boxing, but I've always thought about giving the octagon a try, or the cage fighting a try, and I got my chance. Thank God, it's a blessing for me. So we're gonna step in there and just show the world what we got. Absolutely.
And you're training, like you said, with Yoel Romero, one of the most game fighters in the history of the UFC. He's over 40 years old, but you cannot tell by looking at the man. He's just a specimen. How is it working with Yoel day in, day out?
Listen, the guy still moves like a 20-year-old, man. It's been a blessing working with him. A silver medalist in the Olympics, multiple gold medalists in World Games and Pan American Games, and his accolades are innumerable, man. So it's amazing to be working with him. The guy's an animal. He's a top elite athlete, and like you said, he's a specimen. The guy's just something else. He looked like he was carved out, chiseled out of rock.
For sure, the man's made out of granite. He's just and his fight too. He's. And just in the 2019, his 2 fights were like fight of the years. You know what I mean? Like he just puts up a show night in, night out. Same thing with you. You're never in a boring fight. You've always just, monster knockouts. It's incredible to watch you. We cannot wait. UFC Fight Pass, Titan FC 58 on December 20th, Fort Lauderdale. So was this, you said about your game plan and with your management team, was it something, because with you being based out of South Florida, is this Titan FC like a perfect marriage? Is it you trying to get 1 or 2 done? And is a UFC, is that a goal for you? Or, you're taking one at a time?
UFC is UFC is definitely a goal.
Okay.
It started off as a dream, just like my boxing career started off as a dream, and all we did was take the first step, and here I am, 12-1 with 11 knockouts and the National Boxing Association belt. So right now we're gonna step into the cage, into MMA, and I'm gonna give it my all, just like I did in boxing, man. We're going for the gold. I'm not here to lose. I'm not here to BS. I'm here to show the world what I could do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the people can find you on the Instagram, the IG at Uli_monster. So make sure everyone, guys, give him a follow. I heard on one of your interviews that you're planning to go back to boxing. Is that true?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm staying in the game. I'm staying active as much as possible. I'm gonna fight as much as possible this year coming up in 2020. It's gonna be a big year for us. And I gotta defend my title that I just won in February.
Right.
So we're going for that. I hope to stay healthy, and I hope to stay active, and we're gonna keep moving forward. I'm taking everything one fight at a time. I don't like to look too forward, too ahead of time. I got December 20 Titan FC 58 in the way, and once I conquer that, we'll talk about the future. But I definitely have a title defense coming up in early 2020.
Oh, nice. Definitely keep us in tune with that, man. We'll love to talk to you before then. So you're talking about big plans for 2020, and it is. So 2020 is going to be a monster year for so many people, especially in the fight game. Is it something that you think you can do a boxing match maybe early 2020, and then in the spring we're back at Titan FC, how about 62, and then in the summer you're going to defend your title again, and then in the winter you're going to go back in the cage? Is that something you can go back and forth with, boxing and MMA all year?
Man, listen, that's my plan right there. You said it to the T right there. So I'm planning on go back and forth. Like I said, I'm God willing, I stay healthy, and I keep this winning track, and really nothing's gonna take me off track. But the plan is always to win.
Yes, sir. And that's I think you'll do. Titan FC 58. Uli Monster is going to get the W. My main man, I know you're based out of there in South Florida. Definitely checking you on the IG. You're definitely a great follow, putting up great content. The MMA scene to me is just on fire down there. American top teams down there in Coconut Creek. You're talking about Yoel Romero, his main man, Georgie Masvidal, is the biggest name in mixed martial arts right now. Can you talk to me about the flavor that's happening down there in South Florida in MMA and in boxing?
Right, man. I couldn't have started better than you just did, man. Tell you the truth, Miami's on fire right now with the fight game. And it's just amazing to see what's happening, man. Georgie coming from the backyard and making it to where he's at today. He's a bad MFer, you already know.
Yes, sir.
Yoel Romero's got his accolades, and there's not much to say about that. All those things speak for themselves, man. And I'm trying to put my name on the map right under those guys and keep it pushing.
Right, for sure. I would love your take on boxing heavyweight. To me, this is the best it's been. Back in the day, Muhammad Ali, the all-time great, Iron Mike Tyson. But now, Tyson Fury, we just saw Deontay Wilder. We got the Ruiz-Joshua fight coming up. What's your take on some of these heavyweights right now that's in the boxing game?
Man, I was in Vegas. I'm part of. I'm also team with King Kong Boxing. I love Luis Ortiz, man. They're like family to me. That team over there.
Right.
And, that was a great fight. Two champions, went at it, and there had to be one winner, and it was Deontay Wilder. My hat off to him. The heavyweight game right now in boxing is amazing. I can't wait to see Andy Ruiz do his thing against Anthony Joshua again. I think Ruiz is. I like Ruiz a lot. I like Andy Ruiz a lot. So boxing's at its top level too right now. I feel blessed to be in the game at this time right now. Everything's amazing in the fight game.
Oh, it is. And to me, man, like I don't know what you guys being there. Ortiz was winning that fight, right? He was winning that fight.
I had him up 6-0, but that's fight game for you, man.
Right.
One punch.
Right. And I thought about that. I thought about you, especially you being a monster in the boxing game. MMA is definitely different. It's for one, longer rounds, and of course it's less rounds. A big main event title match, there could be 5, but your debut 3 rounds. Most of the MMA fights are 3. Is that something that you have to kind of wrap your head around? Have you talked to your team about it? It's like, hey, I got to kind of start early. You can't give up a round or two. Maybe you in boxing. Floyd even gave Conor McGregor a round or two to kind of, he knew he had the later rounds to go into. Is that something you talked about with your team?
You know what? I went into it head first. When I was doing when I trained boxing, I also do some 5-minute rounds. Also, we do some drills like that. So I was, I'm not going to say used to it, but I was already working my way to it. And, but including the ground game and everything now, my stamina and everything is through the roof. So I can't wait to show that off.
Wow, and you will, my man. December 20th, Titan FC 58 is going down Fort Lauderdale on UFC Fight Pass. One or two more questions, my man. Is there a fighter in the UFC, on the regional scene, Titan FC, whoever it is, or, hey, you can be like, oh, that guy in the UFC, I want it. Is there someone you're itching to maybe get into that cage with?
Honestly, I don't have any names that I'm itching to get in there with right now. I'm just trying to get in there and go through this guy I have in front of me on Titan FC 58 on December 20. And once I get through that, then we'll start naming names and doing what we got to do. But as for right now, I'm a rookie in this game, and I respect the game. You know what I mean? And
Yes,
I'm not in any position to be calling anybody out at this moment.
Yes, sir. I respect that a lot. My man, fight prediction, Titan FC 58. What can all the fans, 44 countries worldwide will be watching your fight? What can they expect on December 20th?
Listen, I'm going for the first round knockout. I'm coming in like an animal, like I always do. It's going to be a spectacular finish, that's for sure. So everybody just keep their eyes peeled, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will. The floor is yours, Uli. Any kind of sponsors, or I know you've been pushing those tickets, any kind of plugs or anything you wanted to get off your plate, anything you want, my man. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. That's my only social media platform. It's Uli, ULY_monster. Uli_monster on Instagram. And I want to say thank you to Fight Bananas, man. I appreciate you guys, bro. Thank you for taking the time to interview me. Thank you to Game Time Management. That's my management team. That's Bean and Sergio. Thank you to Art in Motion. That's the guys who make my fight gear. Thank you to Yoel Romero, an American top team down here in Miami. And thank you to my family. Thank you to God. And thank you to everybody out there listening, my fans. Whether you like me or you hate me, thank you for staying tuned.
Oh, absolutely, man. I think you're going to get a lot of fans coming up in the MMA game. I appreciate you, man. Continue success. Uli, stay blessed. We're going to talk to you after December 20th after you get that knockout.
Thank you, brother. I can't wait for round 2 on the podcast here when we talk about how I got the knockout. Thank you.
My man. All right. Have a good night, Monster.
Yes, sir. You too, brother.
Wow. What a great interview, guys. Uli Diaz. Titan FC 58 in the building Friday, December 20th. That is in Fort Lauderdale. Get your tickets, man. Get with Uli. He's definitely selling them out. Or you can watch it on the UFC Fight Pass. Guys, what a great show. What a great holiday season the Fight Bananas has been having. Macy Bro on the show. FRM Maurice Blanco was on the show. We had the UFC 245 breakdown. That's just going worldwide. Taylor, the next big thing, White. Jacob Killer Kilburn, just an unbelievable run the Fight Bananas podcast has been on, and we cannot do it without our sponsors, so definitely show them a lot of love. I'm talking about Manscaped. Definitely check out with Manscaped. Put in that promo code. I've been with them, guys, for 6 months. Promo code DVA. That's David Van Auken. DVA20. You'll get 20% off your full order. Anything you want. If it's you're ordering one thing, you're ordering the Lawnmower 2.0, anything, it's the perfect package 2.0. Get that, guys. It's the #1 brand for manscaping for men. Okay? Manscaped.com. Put in that special promo code DVA20, 20% off and free shipping. Okay? I'm just giving you guys the news. There you go. Check out our family, guys. Mako Tech mouth guards. Check them out on the IG at Mako Tech, TEK_mouth guards. Oh, man, they're just a great company. Really happy to be with them. They got a ton of things they're going to do early in 2020 into the summer. So I'm happy to be a part of their family. Check them out. It's a great company. Mouth guards for fighters, or if you, like you say, you just want to go to the gym, you just want to work out and keep your grill clean, check out Mako Tech mouth guards. Last but definitely not least, End Still Nutrition. Been with us since day one. EndStillNutrition.com. Check them out on the IG at The Real End Still. They're on fire as well. I'm talking about Brock Weaver's part of the family, Jacob Killer Kilburn, Taylor Jenkins, Taylor White, Alex Nicholson, Mike Beast Boy Davis, just to name a few. End Still Nutrition. They got some of the best supplements in the game. Check them out at EndStillNutrition.com. Well, guys, that was Uli. Big fan of his. We cannot wait to watch him live. He's going to make his MMA debut. He's been in the boxing. He's just knocking out people left and right. And it's time. It's his time. I like that he really seems he's excited and pumped for this opportunity that Lex McMahon and Titan FC gave him. Very, very excited to watch that. UFC Fight Pass, Titan FC 58, December 20th, right before Christmas. And what a good present we got. If you're a part of that UFC Fight Pass, that's a good gift. There you go. Guys, continued success to everyone listening to the show. We appreciate you. Be blessed. And let's just stay bananas and have a good rest of 2019.